1, 0. All engine running.
Not as loud as I could be. Welcome back, my pals, to another Minecraft hide and seek, where today we're doing one of the most requested themes from me and Max, which is
hide and seek.
I want that one. Fairy tale. We got Maxu.
I'm Sonic.
Pappy.
I'm
Pookie
CGI Sonic.
I'm trying to think. Ichia. Skeechia.
Gotta go fast.
Why not just
I'm Lucy. You know, main character of the show. You know, good times.
Why not just
good times.
Charlie?
Charlia. We're doing some fairy tale hide and seeks. Just a little warning. We used to be fans of it. We don't like it too much. You guys want to see this, so if we do say some things that you guys find, you know, not the most appealing, I do apologize. You know, it's just, this isn't our favorite anime, it's your favorite anime. Let's hop in round one.
Trigger warning, people have different opinions.
Ka-chow.
Men.
Men.
Okay.
Men.
I don't get this joke, but I'm saying men. Hey.
That's what Ichia says a lot. One of my favorite things too was probably one of my favorite fillers was Night of the Living Men. That was a good one.
Oh, I just remembered what that one was.
When they all become infected to look like Ichia.
Yeah.
That was a good filler. Really good.
That was
oh
so
my
great.
god, we didn't talk about this during my video, but do you guys remember the Butt Gang?
Oh, the bubble! Oh my! I forgot about
gang.
them. And then Wendy joins them for a little bit. Yeah, that was kind of weird when she joined.
Yeah.
That was.
I thought that filler was pretty good.
Weren't they filler, but then they came back in a serious arc or something, so they were filler that became canon or something around that?
I could be
wrong. I could be wrong there.
It sounds like you're wrong, but it also sounds like you're right at the same time.
Cause like I feel like they were a joke, but then like in a serious, fucking.
They were definitely a joke.
We're talking about people that showed up in like 3 episodes.
I mean, off topic, but like I remember when I was watching the Pokemon on Twitch, a lot of people, Dash would be like, "Wow, I can't wait to battle you again in the future," and everyone would spam chat with "Never seen again."
Never seen again. Yeah.
Wow, I can't wait to meet up with you again, friend. Never see.
Yeah, I mean I would say that's like a popular shonen trope, but it's really not. It's more of like a lame. What would you consider Pokemon?
It's
I've
You
never
just said
considered
lame.
it
What
an
the heck?
anime.
I don't know.
It's a show.
I mean, I know it's a show. I meant like genre-wise.
The parfum is very weak with you, Charlie. I just want to share that.
Parfum.
No, I'm nowhere near Boom Boom.
I'm surprised you couldn't smell the pizza crust on me.
Charlie just running around town.
Round
I'm just gonna tell you guys right now, no one's gonna be able to find Max.
I'm doing my
good.
morning jog.
I'm too good.
Nice. So,
Nice, yeah.
what can we discuss about Fairy Tail?
My favorite anime.
If you guys were a wizard, what kind of powers would you want?
Are there wizards on that show?
The whole show is about wizards.
It's about wizards.
It's
Because I know we discussed this a little bit in yours, but because we kind of just scratched the surface. Charlie likes Fro, Max likes Juvia, I liked Gajeel.
Wait, let me look
Pookie
up the
likes
girl's
Happy.
actual name that I legit. No one's gonna find me anyway, so give me a second. I need to find the actual girl I like what her name is.
Juvia.
No. I like Juvia, but there's another character I like more than Juvia.
You've been lying to yourself. You can lie to me, but you can't lie to yourself, Max. Come on.
Girl. No, she's way better than Juvia. Here she is. She looks psycho too. What does with me in psycho girl?
Like the crazy.
Blair Corona.
Her?
Her last name is Corona.
Was it? Well, I mean, again, hey. Super Mario Sunshine final boss fight takes place in Corona Mountain.
I know.
It's been ruined by 2020.
You know what's
Sadly.
even more funny? The fact that Max said that no one's gonna find him.
What?
Oh.
Yeah,
you just
good
got-
look at. Oh, I was looking it up, Charlie.
You did that to yourself.
Oh, look, I linked it in Discord. That's the girl. That's my favorite character.
Yeah, I remember.
I remember
She
her.
actually became good at one point, though.
Yeah.
She became good at the arc I stopped watching. So, to jump into my little Ross rant, I personally stopped watching Fairy Tail at episode 227 because they completely desaturized the show. Is that the right desaturize?
I feel like that's kind of what they did. They put it on like a huge grayscale.
Oh no.
What?
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 No, nothing.
What? Oh,
That's what. That's what I was knowing. They really changed it went from being like a bright, fun to look at show to like, I don't know, it just hurt my
Dark, depressing, no
Yeah.
parents.
help the narrative.
like even like Natsu's hair went from like pink to like weird off, like I don't know.
Weird
Like,
off pink. That's what
weird
exactly
off
what
pink.
happened.
Yeah, it like wasn't even pink anymore.
It's like you take a screenshot of the show back in like 2010, like when it came out. I don't know when it came out, but like imagine this scenario, editor. You take a screenshot of the anime, you throw it into Photoshop, and you just lower the saturation to about like 40%. That's the show now.
From 100 to 40, and that's what they did to the show. And it was so I thought it was a glitch or something. So like I went back to the next episode, and when it didn't change, I was like, all right, I'm done watching, and I never watched it again.
Actually, Ross, legit question for you.
Yes.
If I were to take every single episode of Fairy Tail after that and resaturize it, would you watch it?
Nowadays, no.
Just because you know what happens.
Well, yeah, no,
I
know
don't
this.
I don't even know how it ends. I know it's ended. I don't know how it ends though.
I can't remember how it ends.
Actually, it probably ends generically. I guess not hypothetical. Assuming spoilers.
Oh, what?
Hey, I wish.
Oh, Poogie, time ran out. Time
Hey.
ran out.
I'm going to assume that
make sure.
everyone ends up happy at the end.
Yeah, you are correct.
I'm happy.
I remember
Every-
literally like the last manga, because I never finished the anime, but the last manga was basically they all show up for this award.
Do they have a
that,
dance
like,
party?
Lucy- pretty much, yeah. They show up for this award, and they all start boogie woogieing for Lucy. God damn it, Pookie! How did you
Hey.
get up there?
All right, well, I'm going to the next round.
Ah!
How did you get up
Let's
there,
see.
Poogie?
How did you get up
Say,
there?
say the happy line.
He says
Wow,
that.
you
I know that.
actually did it.
I remember.
You'll do that, but you won't do the cabbage guy.
This is
You
a lot
won't
less
say
passion-
tortality, dude?
This is a lot less.
Say it, Pookie. Just say
I
my
have
cabbages.
a very dry sense of humor. I'm not
All
that
you have
passionate.
to do is say my cabbages. Why is that so difficult
I
to
said
say?
that in the video.
No, you didn't.
So
It took a lot of work. You're a lot of work, Pookie.
I said-
Take that how you
I'm
want to
not
take
that
it too.
passionate, dude. I can't do that passion on the spot.
You gotta find something like cabbages that you're passionate about. And one day you will. One day.
I can't do it.
Who's in the cathedral?
No one.
Charlie, are you in the cathedral? I thought I saw you go in there.
Maybe. Maybe I'm doing reverse psychology for Pookie.
Oh, Pookie.
I'm gonna check there
Oh,
anyway.
oh no.
No.
Oh, he's zooming.
Using,
I'm trying to
using
think.
my
I'm
sonic
trying to think
speed.
is what else. So,
Okay, do you know one character that I think we have all forgotten about? We mentioned her cat, but we never mentioned her, which was Wendy.
no, I mentioned her with the Butt Gang.
Yeah, Ross. Yeah, Ross.
I
mentioned
mentioned
yeah, the
her
Butt Gang.
related to Butt Gang, but like,
I thought
Or she
Wendy
is-
was a pretty good character, and then she got kind of annoying towards the end.
she seemed, yeah, she was kind of, I wouldn't call her weird. I don't know. It was the whole, again, spoiler alert, the fact that her guild was made up or something like that, and she was the real only member.
Yeah. It was
Oh yeah, wait,
I
that was
don't-
the actual thing.
She was the only
I
member of her
can't-
guild, and everyone else was like imaginary or something like that.
that was so sucky.
I remember that. That was
I
actually
felt so
kinda funny.
bad for her. And then
You
she
guys
had
remember Mavis?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, she was kind of an important character.
Yeah, I know, but she was like, everyone thought she was dead, but in reality, she's in a crystal or
It's a
something.
shonen.
Yeah.
Yep. Oh, well, I remember. I think it actually the anime after it ended. I think they also adapted Fairy Tail Zero, which was her story. Her story was pretty sad.
Yeah, no,
Sad.
Fairy Tail Zero is actually really good. It's hella dark.
I remember reading.
Well, I can remember.
Reading it was at the. I worked at the hospital. I remember reading it on my break. Why am I? What the? Why am I
What?
getting a call from Santa Clara, California?
Santa Claus.
Santa!
Oh my
Santa!
god.
What?
I'm gonna go ahead and
Tell him I've been a good boy, please.
decline.
Ross, have you been a good boy?
I've been getting cold the last 20 years.
Have you been a good boy, Ross?
I mean, I hope so. Santa's calling me.
Got about speed dial.
Very confused why. I'm just so confused. Although I've been getting spam calls lately. When they, what was the evil guild? But then the evil guild members joined them because friendship.
Yo,
Was
so
that
I'm actually
Gachio's guild?
Ross.
Yeah, that was the one who
I
was
actually
original.
have
Yeah.
I have Flair's wiki page up because I wanted to see more photos of her for scientific reasons.
Cool.
And you can actually scroll down on her wiki page and see where the show changes saturation.
Ooh, that was her arc actually. Is where
Yeah, it
they
was.
did that.
It's so bad. It's
don't
so
get why they
bad.
Like
did
you're
that.
visually seeing it for your like a good comparison.
You can easily see it. It's so bad.
Just even to give an example, I'll include some images so you can like plaster them on the screen here and stuff, my dude. Like it ruined the show for me, and ever since then I just didn't care for it. And then the
Want to
story.
know what the best episode of Fairy Tail was? It was an OVA where they went to the freaking beach during the Magic Games. It was a
the
beach
theme
episode.
park was great, and then the
The theme
character
park
Max
one.
had a broom in his butt.
Yep.
That was
No,
I
the
can't
character,
remember
not
that
me.
one.
I
No,
didn't have. Really, we watched that. That was the first episode we ever watched together, Charlie.
I remember
It
that,
was?
that pushed
To
me to watch it
introduce
too.
me to Fairy Tail, you showed us the heavy fan service episode.
Yeah, and that all the OVAs had so much fan service in them.
The show itself had a lot, to be honest.
Yeah, I mean that's again like I felt like Lucy.
fuck.
Lucy
Oh
was
my
a very-
god!
Yeah.
I was doing so good sneaking around you.
Feels bad, dude. Charles, do you know where anyone else is?
Don't
I have
battle
no
with
idea.
lightning.
What does that mean?
Charlie will probably know.
Okay, I'm on my way.
Charlie, tell me.
Whee! Ross is in the cathedral somewhere.
He looked
You
in the
guys-
cathedral.
You guys are blind,
oh,
dude.
look a bit harder.
Get annoyed.
Oh, I see
Yeah,
a name tag in there.
No, you don't.
I see
Oh.
Charlie running around.
I don't
I
think I'm
see.
fast enough for it though. Oh, that's Charlie's name tag. What the? Oh
yeah,
no!
totally.
No,
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 I'll be back.
You got this. You got this, dude. You got this. I'm trying to think like anything.
Yes.
Oh wait.
I was
and
standing
then,
there the whole time.
well, I'll save this for. I'll
Really?
save what I was gonna say for the next round.
Really?
Oh, and I was just
Okay.
on the other side.
What the
I
heck?
started.
like,
Pookie, I started. Wait, I want to just show you, Pookie. I started right here. But
Really? What the heck?
I
Shut.
saw you like running around all the upper
I just
floors.
sped around super
All right,
fast.
let's hit that next round.
Dang it. All right, I can look more photos of
Flare.
Flare.
I mean,
Flare.
Flare apologizes to Lucy during that OVA too, the one we were discussing.
and during the during the bathhouse scene too.
Yeah, she sneaks into the bathhouse
Mhm.
with everyone. That was a good scene.
Oh,
This show has good plot.
yeah, plot. That's
Whenever we need to figure out what was, I always. So this is kind of. I'm trying to think of the right way to word this. The writer of Fairy Tail, I don't like how he reuses characters.
That's why actually I didn't like Deltarune. Which I know is a completely different
I thought-
topic, but
Oh, now.
no, I know I opened a can of worms, but hear me out.
Okay,
In
okay.
Deltarune, you never played it, Ross, but
Yeah, I know.
at the beginning of the game and at the end of the game, it's a different like dimension, but uses the same characters.
Which that's
I think that is the laziest form of writing I have ever seen in my life.
because you're taking. I don't know. I feel like it's
You're
very,
reusing characters.
It's it's another form of fan service in a sense. It's
Yeah.
not you know.
Mhm, yeah.
Why try something new when you already have something that works? It's very lazy.
And that's where like
Actually-
I just remember this one episode of Fairy Tail where they're putting on a play, and the play is a reference to, is it called Blade Masters? I can't even remember the name.
I have no idea now.
Red or Casey would be able to tell me. I can never remember the other anime he made. And he never finished it. And now he's working on Eden Zero, which just follows Lucy that's not Lucy and Happy that's not Happy. And hey,
imagine having a terrible main character and then bringing that character back to be the main character.
10 out of 10.
Just imagine that. That's awful.
So good. So good
Lucy
right now.
sucks.
It's amazing.
Popular opinion, Lucy sucks.
Yep, agreed.
Wanna
Take
know
it
who
back,
else sucks?
What?
Elizabeth from Seven Deadly Sins.
Oh,
Oh,
Are
God.
we really gonna crap on Seven Deadly Sins as well?
No, not on this one. You know, maybe if we ever do
Not
a
this one, not
Seven
this
Deadly
one.
Sins hide and seek, we can just sit there and, you know. Well, that one I
Please,
did
no.
not see. Fairy Tail, I enjoyed watching at a point. Seven
Nice-
Deadly
nice
I
Sins,
forgot to crouch. What the
Seven Deadly Sins never got
My
that
hands
grace
on the
from me.
keyboard.
Seven
I don't know how I
Deadly
just
Sins-
forgot to crouch. there.
I will say this because I don't want to get into it. I like the concept of Seven Deadly Sins.
What
In
was the
terms of-
concept?
So
I started watching that anime and I did not get it.
okay, Ross, how do I explain this? Okay, there's the Seven Deadly Sins. Obviously, you know what
The
those are,
seven
right?
strongest
yeah.
warriors are wanted
Yeah.
by the kingdom. Well, why? I felt
Yeah.
like the mystery of like why are the strong? Like what is that? What are their sins? What is their backstory? Why are they Like I thought
Yeah.
that
Why, do
was
they have
kind
it-
of
why
cool.
is Meliodas 12 years old? Like, I wanted to know all of this stuff, and I thought it was a really cool concept. Executed wise, writing the most generic anime I have ever seen in my life.
Probably even
Elizabeth,
more
the-
fan
the-
service than Fairy Tail.
Well, long story short, Seven Deadly Sins, very generic. It's bad writing as well. Horrible writing. Elizabeth is the worst character I've ever seen in any anime.
All right, now let's talk about Fairy Tail.
Oh yeah, Fairy Tail. Lucy's just as
Remember
bad.
Fairy Tail.
Yeah,
I remember I remember something that actually made me interested in Lucy too with the whole key thing was like I was always interested to see what the spirits were like that would come out. Like that it wasn't like I was curious like when is she gonna use this one? And then during fights the whole time I'm like use that one.
Charlie, what's the last thing of Fairy Tail you've ever read or seen?
Remember.
Well, like I said, I did read the very last manga. Of
Do you remember
Fairy Tail.
during that arc? It was near where we stopped reading and watching, where Lucy actually loses one of her keys. Like they die.
Okay, yeah. It was Aquarius.
Does she come back?
There's only
She
12
does.
keys.
So are you
does
kidding
come
me?
back. She does come back,
Then
yeah.
what's the point?
All right, you know what?
If there's no sacrifice, why
hang
would
on,
you
hang on.
do that?
Okay, I'm not too sure what happens afterwards, but basically, Aquarius, not the key, but Aquarius does come back to help Lucy out like once, I think, and Aquarius is like, oh, my key is out there, go and find it. So I don't know if she went and found Aquarius again, or if that was
Look,
like the last we saw of her.
I will crap on Fairy Tail for 1,000 reasons, but you know what? I'm actually gonna throw One Piece into the mix here. Oda does that too when writing One Piece, where he will pretend to kill off a character and then bring him back. He actually just recently did that in the Wano arc, and it pissed me off so much. And Fairy Tail does it all the time.
They did that in Persona as well, and you can only get away with doing that so many times before
I would
it's
say
like
you
stop.
get one. You get one before it's like, okay, don't do that again.
I think Persona did it like 4 times, and even the characters at a point go, "You can't do this joke that many times." Like the character, and then you're just being self-aware that you're doing it so much.
That's very bad writing.
Well, I was just
Horrible
standing in
writing.
a street. I've just been standing
Really?
on
What
a
the heck?
street.
Really? I ran like a whole bunch.
I'm standing
Okay,
next
Max,
to.
can
I'm
I
on a-
Yeah.
So much.
Max, can I ask you something?
You
Yeah.
can ask him in the next round.
Right, okay, so
Oh,
Max, can I
This is the last-
ask
oh,
you?
Ross.
Yes.
Bye, Ross.
That building that had that one weird door, why did you decide to just open it and not go in?
It's glitched for me. I couldn't go in.
Yeah, the glitchy
okay.
doors you actually can't go through. I tried to go in a few of those
Oops.
buildings myself.
I was in that building, so I was like,
Wait, how did you get
got
in
lucky.
there?
It's probably not locked for him.
Should I even crouch?
Yes. Because
Okay.
I'm leaving that open. All right, we're
Okay.
stuck.
Yeah.
Charlie and I are stuck, Ross. So if you find us, you find us.
Yay!
Interesting.
We won't be out-
Question mark.
You will
won't
be
be
able.
able to
You can
help
tag
you.
us. You can tag us.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. We won't be able to help you find Pookie, but
I mean, you
tag
can.
us.
You can help us. We can help him find Pookie.
Yeah, I suppose, yeah.
I'm scared.
But yeah.
I'm scared too.
No, you got it, man. Don't worry. I will say the art style for Fairy Tail is pretty good,
Oh yeah,
Not the
definitely.
colors.
except for the colors. The colors are bad.
Feels
Okay,
good.
so just thinking about this, another thing that happened after the Grand Magical Games, because I think we can all agree the Grand
Oh, that's
Magical Games.
what it calls. That's what it was called.
The Grand Magical Games, yeah, we just remembered it. But
It's like
I
the
think we can all
Olympics.
agree that was like the point, like the highest point of Fairy Tail, and then it was just a drop, an absolute drop.
I don't think that was the highlight for me.
Really?
I think the highlight for me was right before the first time skip. Like I thought that was where things were looking
Oh,
very
on the
grim.
island?
Yeah.
I thought the
I thought
island was
that one-
pretty cool, but I felt like, in a sense, I felt like he wrote himself into a corner and he time skipped. Like that was the
Yeah.
end. Like I was really
Yeah.
excited to see how are they gonna get out of this? Oh, they don't. They time skip.
What was the name of that dragon? The black dragon. I can't remember its name.
I want to say Igneal, but I don't think so.
Igneal. You
Is
are.
it?
Yeah. I think it is.
Oh my god, did I
think you're
actually
right.
get it?
I
Oh,
think you're right.
Or is that
nerd.
what's well without what was weird door? Yeah, you can't go.
Oh
I
wait, no.
pulled that name
Igneal
out of
might
my
have been.
butt, dude.
I think the Igneal might have been. I'm gonna uncrouch. I'm sorry. I have to search this up.
No, just use your phone. Just use
I
your
have to
phone.
Oh, I
search
see a
up.
name tag.
Use your
I see a
phone.
name tag.
No, I'm feeling blind. I found you, Max, in your video, but now I'm being no idea.
Okay, fine. I'm using. I think Igneal was the red dragon. That
I
was
think so,
Natsu's
now that I'm
dad,
thinking about it, yeah.
Natsu's daddy.
because Natsu was called like Natsu Dragneel.
Yeah,
All those
true.
obscure facts about Fairy Tail, but no one ever talks about Happy. Feels bad.
There's a reason, Pookie. There's a reason I
The
put you
Happy's
as
the best
happy.
character in the
What were
anime.
the
I've never
cats
seen.
called? The species.
Oh no, they weren't. They were called something else.
Yeah.
Because
I don't
every
Hang on.
every dragon slayer got a cat.
No, oh yeah, that's what it was. Because the cats were actually sent to kill the dragon slayers, wasn't it?
It was like they were supposed to. Why there was some I can't remember. That arc also confused me.
Mhm. There's a lot of arcs like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Exceed.
They're called exceeds.
Yeah.
Yeah, Charlie, you're
You came up
probably
with a better
uncrouched,
name.
and I have zero idea where you are. Or did you?
No,
recrouch?
I'm using my phone. I'm using my phone.
Let's see Ross's name tag.
Thank
You
you.
got
zoomed
close
right-
though, Ross. You got
Yeah, you
really
zoomed
close.
right,
I
sorry.
don't know what that means though. I've been running around.
At
Yeah,
1
you-
minute, I will give you a really good hint.
Okay,
Ronan.
I appreciate.
I got you,
Appreciate.
man. I got you. I
If
capri
you find
Sun
me,
you.
Ross, I saw a name tag a bit ago.
No, don't find him.
Okay,
wanna
the black
find-
dragon was Achenologia.
Oh, that sounds like a water park.
That sounds to me like a Yu-Gi-Oh card.
Actually, it does.
Although,
I summoned
if you want to talk
Achenologia.
about shows that go completely downhill, Yu-Gi-Oh.
Yeah, you.
Oh boy.
Unpopular opinion. I thought Duelist Academy sucked.
I did like I felt like that for me at least was where it's I lost interest during, but I feel like post Jaden was just very meh.
Yeah.
And I thought it was cool like cuz he battles Yugi in the first episode. So I'm like, "Yo, Yugi's still around. Yugi's going to and Yugi never comes back."
I never knew how to
Hey,
play,
hey,
but I
Max,
watched
Max,
occasionally.
Max,
Huh?
can I give him the hint? Can I give him the
Yeah,
hint?
yeah,
Okay, Ross, we're in a place none of the characters end up in.
yeah. That's a good hint. That's a really
Thank
good
you.
hint.
Thank you.
I know exactly.
Oh
I-
no!
Oh, no,
It's getting
no,
closer!
no.
It's getting closer!
What the heck?
Oh, I see Ross. Oh, I see people getting found.
Oh, wait, you're in a different one.
Oh, I saw that.
No, that's two sides. Yeah, you shonen that too hard. You guys would never die. No one ever dies in shonen,
Help me, please. We can't get out.
except for
Yeah, we gotta get
except
out.
for Bakugo.
Bozo.
TT.
Why?
He called me a
Stop
bozo.
teleporting me.
You called me a. How did you even get up here?
Parkour.
Wait,
Right
Wait,
there.
wait.
Oh, I was Charlie. Why'd you jump back in?
Didn't realize you were teleporting.
I
me.
pulled you out and you went back in.
How did you get out? How did you even get up here?
This little thing.
What?
Stop. Gosh dang
Where was it?
Seeker's Way.
He was in a tree.
it.
Oh, did you like get up there
I
and
just
jump to
jumped
the
from
tree?
the porch
Oh,
to
that's
this
actually
tree.
that's really clever, my dude.
Parkour.
That's really clever. So, what do you guys think of Fairy Tail? Are you a fan of the anime? If not, what kind of anime do you like? You know, let me. It's.
My favorite is Sword Art Online.